Happy birthday, Aquariuses. How are you guys? I hope you guys are having a fabulous Earth Day season. My name is Ascending Synergy Tarot. I'll be doing a spirit guidance message here for February 2020. Thank you guys so much for coming to this channel. I love y'all energy and support and vibes. If you haven't done so already, please click the like and subscribe button. And let's get right into it. I'm going to be pulling some crystal messages to start off our reading from the beautiful Aquarius spirit. What messages that you have for Aquarius for February? What messages you want for February spirit? What messages that you have for Aquarius spirit guides? What messages that you have for Aquarius spirit? Thank you. Woo! I knew it. Feeling in your power, empowerment, sunstone here. This is a really great energy to be in for February. And on the bottom of the deck, we have shine. This feels like a very solar plexus, root, as well as sacral chakra here. Your creativity could be on fire. There's a lot of empowerment around your environment. It just feels like this is also encouraging you, supporting you in the month of February to really follow through with some projects that you really could have possibly felt insecure about. Any space, this is definitely allowing you to like really tap into that life force energy, the sensual aspects of yourself, or any fear or anxiety around it, because it is amazing. So let's let me just bring this up real quick. Excuse me. Yeah, so this is our solar plexus energy. And as I mentioned on the bottom, this is our sacral chakra. So this is really tapping into your self-empowerment here. The divine source, connecting to that divine source, that energy of that divine source here, dissolving any frustrations and facilitating transmutation and transformation in your life. A lot of you guys could actually, again, as I mentioned, like a lot of lack of energy or lack of direction. This is really, really helping us to really push through those, through those feelings, and really like tap into our power, letting us know it's time to let go, and also just embracing your full potential. Wow. This is also encouraging us to follow and listen to our intuition in a very compassionate way is what I'm getting here. The world needs people like you, Aquarius, okay? So it's really kind of like time to step up and really shine this light. You know, anything that just feels so up in the air, like you got it. There's a lot of mutation, transformation that could be actually taking place here. That's really coming up for us to really dissolve it. And I guess I should share it with you guys. I read somewhere where the same data point of human evolution between 1900 to 2000 is literally the same time. The actual evolution in terms of data points is the same as the year 2016 to 2022. So you're talking about decades and decades and centuries of information, human evolution of information being trickled down into, what's that, 2017, 18, 19, 20, 6 years. So I feel like this is essentially also a collective energy. So I definitely want to like point out, you know, you're not the only one, babe. You're not the only one. We all feeling this too. So but it's really powering you specifically to your power. People need you out here. So, you know, don't shy away from what's really calling you inside. That fire burning within you, man. Alright, so let's pull some tarot here to get more information from our beautiful Aquariuses, guys. I'll call my guys the guys. Ain't my homies though. Messages that you have for prayers. Okay, I feel like that's good. So with this energy, I feel like the immediate thing I'm getting is someone wants to reconcile. But it definitely feels like if that's something that we were even entertaining, I feel like you had the upper hand. You definitely can decide whether or not this is something that you want to go back to. I do feel like you're just being in your natural energy, honestly. With the Papa Blade, that's your energy. That's Aquarius energy. And you just like notice a no-go. It didn't work out. It wasn't evenly yoked. I didn't feel like spiritual connection. There is a devoid of spiritual connection of some sort because our defenses can be too high. Once we let some of our defenses down and really tap into source and connectivity, it really does bring us more into who we naturally are. Really bringing in that space of appreciating who we are, whatever that is for you. Just being in that very present moment, appreciation really helps dissolves a lot of the defense mechanisms that we carry. But for the most part, this definitely feels like a reconciliation. That is the main focus. This is also about celebration, really celebrating yourself this month of February. Whether things do feel like they're at a standstill, things aren't moving how we would like it to move. I feel a very, very patient energy here. I feel like things are happening on a divine timing, and I am getting a sense of, and I don't see it, but some of you guys could be, in fact, being very impatient about how slow this process is taking. But for the most part, you know that it was a really great decision, whatever that decision is for you. I just feel like subconsciously we might not have a lot of courage in knowing how great something is, and that something is really you. I feel like things that we didn't move forward in, if this was like a collapse of a relationship and then there's this reconciliation being presented, that is being presented in the month of February. I do feel like this could feel like reconciliation with a partner, reconciliation of a creative project that we put aside, something that we stopped sowing our seeds in. And I do feel like it's a fear of failing, and it's not, this is just a matter of time. With the Temperance in reverse, there is this lack of things coming together. And I feel like that's where this energy is really stemming from. So I feel like Spirit Guides is definitely saying, don't worry. Things are going to start coming into fruition once we're able to really just be in the present moment. And really also, again, tapping into this energy of source. This energy of source is like really looking to guide us in the right direction. If you're dealing with anybody who's unfair, if things are not moving in the way that we would like it to move, I feel a complete standstill because we put a lot of energy, time, dedication into something that really didn't yield the fun that we wanted at the end of the day. So with that being said, let me just pull all of these out. Yeah, I'm getting, it could be in a work environment. I think there's a lot of things happening in your life. I feel like the chaotic things that are just happening is because sometimes I feel like this could be an outside source really impeding on how you listening to your intuition. Something intuitively is not being tapped into. I just have to be honest. It just feels like someone is not getting it at all. Whether it's an external energy, it could be a Libra for sure. or a Taurus or Leo, or Sagittarius. Or Aries, but it doesn't matter. The point is, and it could be a group of people for all these people on the board too. You got Pisces. I feel like we're still shocked at how the turn of events are taking. Subconsciously, we really do want new passionate beginnings. It's just like, are we going after them? There are definitely, I think the fear and having the courage and going after your passions is really the thing that's holding us up. And look with the Eight of Wands, the Eight of Swords here with the young queen. This is expressing that you are your own worst enemy right now. And that's why it's like, what is the saying they say? Slow and steady wins the race in this particular area here. What you're working on is bigger than you. I'm getting bigger than life. And it's like, we just got to put the time in. I know that we have been. I definitely see that we have. And it's just like, hurry up. Something is returned to you as well. Things that you've invested a lot of time in is coming back. It's a shock. You had no idea that, you guys kind of dissolved, or something just magically stopped or suddenly stopped. This could be a commitment or an actual job where we left the position and now we feel like we can't go nowhere. We're stuck in a belief system that that things aren't moving, when in fact it's just our mentality of thinking poverty, like, and some, not just financial poverty, but essentially like poverty over ourselves. That's why this empowerment energy is the centerfold of your reading. It's like, shine on. You are needed. You are extremely needed. And just because things aren't working out in your timeline, how you believe things are supposed to move forward, this feels like it's just inaction. Some of you guys are just really not moving forward due to fear. And that is really heartbreaking. Limited views on what it needs to be, a grander scale of something being looked at. The judgment on our views are very skewed. And that could also be very much so interfering in us progressing in our entrepreneur endeavors. Also, I'm getting fear. Guys, I did not mean for this to be all extra heavy, so I'm sorry. This is just how it came out. I do feel like just spiritually wise, you could either be getting some really indignant information from people that you believe that are those we can go to for advice. Or we're not tapping into someone not giving us really great advice and we're just rejecting it. And I feel like Spirit is saying you can have your own personal viewpoint as well as listen to really great people who have like the same characteristics as you, the same integrity as you, the same values as you. Just because you guys differ in perceptions does not at all negate that they are incompetent. I feel a heavy Taurus energy here, but this also feels like, someone could just be leaving things that really felt codependent to really gain balance within themselves too. That's a beautiful energy as well, knowing that this cycle has to end. I'm not going nowhere with you. I know that I deserve new passions, new things that keep me excited, keeps me passionate about life, keeps me purified. I have a lot of energy with Pisces and in the reverse with Mama Blade. When we making decisions, we also have to use our intuition when making our decisions. I feel like we're all mind and no spirit in terms of making decisions. And I feel like you're starting to see the brunt of it now. You're like, damn, I did kind of feel that in my gut. I couldn't calculate it, so I didn't go with that. And now I'm saying that if had I went with that, things would have been moving way faster. So let's pull some advice here for you guys. Ooh, emergence. Ooh, I love it, I love it, I love it. This is the frequency of emergence that invites us to approach our reality with a childlike attitude of innocence and wonderment, and to watch and celebrate the beauty that unfolds from that place. Yes. Taking on, oh God, I love this energy. It's just really letting us know, like, be curious. It's time to be curious. It's trying to, like, change is occurring, so let the old go. Things that are outdated programming that really no longer serves you on this particular cycle you're on. We really are moving into the new here, new realities. Things are forever changing. And sometimes we can't take certain mindsets with us, or certain people with us for that matter. And I feel like that is really coming into like the main focus here in February. So guys, thank you so much for coming to this channel. I really appreciate your energy. Again, that was only a general reading. If you would like a personal reading, you could click the link below, ascendingsynergy.com. Take care. Bye.